All right, we're going to take the next step, which would be to create some axle holes and start our side design. This sample that or this template that we gave you, that is actually a component. So these are two components. In order to edit those components, we have to double click on them. And that's what we're going to do first. And then we're going to go to our side view, so we can work on our side view here. We're also going to go to view face x-ray so we can see it. And then we're going to go to camera parallel projection. Now we need to pick up your ruler tool and pull it up, and we're going to go up 3/8 of an inch, and that's exactly where our axle holes need to be. Now we need to slide our guideline over to the length of where our axle holes from the back to our center of our axle hole. And this one I'm going to just go 2 1/4 inch over. Just type it in, and there we have it. Now we can put our axle hole in here, and our axle hole is 3/32 of an inch in radius. That's a 3/16 inch diameter hole. We can do the same thing on the other end. Measure where you want it. We can just pull it over 2 inches, and then pick up our hole tool and make that at, again, 3/32 inches, and you're good. At this point, we can pick up the orbit tool, move it just a little bit so we can see what we're doing when we start push-pulling these holes. And make sure that that hole is highlighted, and then slide it, and as soon as they touch, you're good. Same thing on the other end. As soon as they touch, you're good. Let's go back to our side view. And then we need to go to parallel projection again. Now at this point, I'm going to make a real quick design here. Now, doing this design, you want to make sure that you know exactly where the stuff is as it relates to your graph paper. So if I went from here, for example, over to my guideline, and you can put many guidelines in, it doesn't matter. And let's make an arc here. So we click, 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 we made an arc, and then we can come out with a line. Let's do our arc again. Perfect. Pick up our line tool, come across again, and then we can pick up our arc tool again and make a bump here. We can go there, there, and make a bump there. We can work on some more stuff on the bottom, but for our purposes here, just to show you what this is going to look like, after we move it to the angle, you want to make sure that your line is on the face here. It's possible that you can work inside your block. Make sure that doesn't happen. Okay. Now we pick up your push-pull tool, and you can see what's highlighted, and as you slide it off, as soon as it hits the middle, it'll disappear. Notice how we have both sides of the car, they both look very similar. Okay, so they're a mirror image of each other. You'll find this extremely helpful when we start talking about the top view. For instance, if I were to take this top view and make another arc here, so if I would make an arc here, here, and bring it up on the face, that arc will appear on the back side. So it will look exactly the same. So if I were to orbit this up, and I were to extrude this through here, and now I have a top view that is automatically symmetrical.